What's up, everyone? Welcome to Sick Days Podcast. And before we start this episode, just want to let you know if you head over to clubdistribution.com/LBS, we have a new board design up there. So if you want to support still, go for it. And I might have some t-shirts left. Just DM me. And if I have one in your size, they're $25 each. It'll help support the podcast and get some better equipment. Before we start, this episode's probably the highest quality one. I used Nathan's microphone on this one, and he's a funny dude, and we said a lot of dumb shit in this, so I'm really sorry if it offends anyone. Thank you, guys. I hope you enjoy this episode. Hey, I'm not feeling too good today. I'm not gonna be able to come in. I'm gonna have to use a sick day, alright? Thank you. Yo! What's up, Nathan?
What up, Barlows?
Welcome to Sick Days, guys. It's your boy. And today I have the man himself, Nathan. I don't know how to give you an intro, bro. Like,
yeah, dude.
who are you? Just kidding. We're not going to start off like that, but I'm already starting recording. But anyways, guys, welcome to Sick Days. We're here on another episode with my boy Nathan. He is on the LBS skate team. For anyone who knows that, I don't think the people...
They can't see me. I'm fucking stupid. I'm like putting my arms up and shit.
Soon, eventually there'll be cameras.
Sweet, that'd be
not by this episode, though. Probably like 4 or 5 episodes after this, which is like 2 months worth of episodes. Because I'm releasing an episode every Monday. Yeah. Sweet. And this episode's not going to come out until like March.
Oh, wow. You got that many stocked up?
Well, right before you, I just recorded one at my friend John's. Like, I literally in Red Bluff. And then...
Oh, like today?
Today, yeah.
Nice.
So this is the second one for the day.
Oh, yeah.
I still have way more things to talk about, so don't worry about it.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. And then there's you. And then I recorded one on Monday with Bradley.
Hell yeah.
Let's not hit the box, bro.
My bad, bro.
Noises. Background noise.
I got autism.
It's
Autism HD.
It's okay. Do you really have autism?
No, I have ADHD.
My brother has autism.
Oh, my bad.
But you have... I don't care. Do you have ADHD?
Yeah.
Okay, because I was about to say...
What's Adderall?
Dude, first thing I saw when I came in here was like bottles of pills.
Dude,
everywhere.
I could show you that. Like, there's so much in there. That thing's full. And I have more out there.
Are those yours?
Yeah, they're all.
What are they?
Pills.
Like what are they?
Vitamins, enzymes, shit.
So one of the reasons you're on, not only because I think you're fucking funny, but because you're like, you need someone who's actually terminally ill on the podcast, who's actually sick. And so not only are you physically sick, but you're also sick in the head. So it's a perfect time to,
insane
my man, insane clown posse type shit.
Oh no!
Are you not a fan of the Juggalo posse?
I'm not allowed to admit this because my mom told me not to. But yeah, we do occasionally listen to their music.
Your mom doesn't let you listen to ICP?
Yeah.
Why?
Occasionally, because it's funny. Not because she's like that, but it's funny.
She doesn't want you listening to it because
No. She doesn't want me telling people we listen to it.
Like your family listens to ICP?
No, just like me, my mom, my dad.
But your mom doesn't want you to tell anyone.
Yeah.
What?
It was mostly a joke, but like, you know how people are that listen to their shit.
So
if you're a juggalo and you're watching...
I have my homie Jorge. If he's listening, he's a juggalo.
I'm just joking.
He's a vibe. There's some crazy ones, but
yeah, no, I got the video. Like people have the mainstream has caught on to like the gathering of the juggalos. It's fucking hilarious.
It's hilarious. I want to go to one.
And like that one dude, it's like Superhuman 458 or something.
No, I haven't
and
heard
he's
of
all, "It's bro, my juggalos and juggalos," and then just jumps on like a pile of barbed wire off a table.
Oh my god!
You've
I know they
him.
have.
There's no way you haven't.
Is he the fat guy?
I saw one where he jumps off his trampoline onto some barbed wire. It was hilarious.
My god. Yeah, I've had a mixed relationship because I've listened to ICP when I was a little kid. In middle school, and they made some good stuff, homies. That's a good song.
That's a great song.
It's a fantastic song.
That song.
The Shaggy 2 Dope and what's the other dude's name?
Violent J.
Yeah. Okay.
I pretend like I don't know.
Yeah, and delay it a bit.
Yeah.
Let me think about it. Those two guys seem pretty fucking chill.
They're cool guys, but their fans are crazy.
Most people like that have a crazy fan base.
Yeah.
They're just raw. That's why.
Yeah.
He's a good dad too.
Is he?
Yeah. I think his daughter is a furry.
Oh.
And,
great dad.
And this company sold her daughter a furry costume, and for like $300, and it was like bad quality. And so he made this whole video about shitting on that company and how they need to step up their game on making quality furry outfits.
Nice.
And so he bought a really good one from a decent company.
He's
and
committed.
shouted them out. Yeah, he loves his child.
That's what's up.
So how would your parents react if you were a furry?
They'd probably disown me.
Yeah.
No, I don't think they'd be like, "The fuck's wrong with this guy?"
Another thing added to his list.
Dude, there's so much wrong with me. It's not funny.
Do you want to list it?
No.
So you for sure have ADHD.
Oh yeah, I got ADHD.
Okay, all right. So your term?
I got
I feel
cystic
bad.
fibrosis.
Yeah.
I got ADHD.
This podcast was for you.
Yeah, I guess I just have CF. That's about it.
What is cystic fibrosis? I really don't know what it is.
So
I refuse to look into it because you told me like you're terminally ill, and terminally means you're gonna die one day. Is that
everybody's
what it means?
gonna die one day.
Well, duh.
Okay, no,
But
I'm really I can't stress how lucky I am, but I'm insanely lucky.
mm-hmm.
I like I'm chilling. I'll be good. I'll be to live like almost normally, probably to my 60s.
Oh hell yeah!
They told me I wouldn't make it to 17.
No way.
And I made it to 18, motherfuckers. So I'm taking my life tomorrow. No, I'm doing good. They didn't really know anything. They still don't really know anything. They kind of told me. They just guess of like what to do for me.
So you're like a medical mystery?
Yeah.
So can we start from the beginning with that?
Start from the beginning.
Okay, so
All right.
you're born.
I'm born, right?
What year is this?
2005.
2005.
November 14th.
I think Blink-182 is extremely popular.
Oh, dude, I was bumping that
I'm
shit
10
in
years
my
old
crib.
by then.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't know it, but we were bumping Blink-182 together.
Yeah. I passed by you in a grocery store. You're the coughing baby. Good shit.
Yeah, no. So I like to tell it like this. My mother had me quit smoking because she had children.
What was she smoking?
Cigarettes.
Okay.
Right?
Not too bad. It's the 70s.
So, the 70s?
Everyone smoked with their babies. Okay, it was the 90s. No, it was the 2000s.
05.
05, okay.
So,
by then, smoking's bad.
So, it's kind of gross, but the telltale sign is I shit a lot. Like, I'm telling you, know, like the car seats you put a baby in, full. It was like a bucket. My mom will tell you. I could get her in here. She could tell you about it.
You would poop buckets.
Yeah,
as a baby.
And so
more than your body.
They were like, "That's not right." And then they took me, and they were like, "Well, it looks like the way someone with CF would if they don't have enzymes, basically, and all this other stuff." And so they did this sweat test. It's this thing they put in your arm, and it makes you sweat. And if it's really salty, it's like you have CF, basically. But it's not that vague, but I mean simple terms. And you know, they did that. I have CF. I was 6 months old when they found out, so I went 6 months without any enzymes, any treatment, anything. They immediately admitted me to the hospital for what they call a tune-up or like something. They put a PICC line in your arm. I still have the scar if you want to see it somewhere.
Let me see it.
Maybe I don't. Maybe it's on this arm.
So you were like a little baby?
Yeah, it's just like a tiny little scar. It's probably gone. But they put a PICC line in your arm somewhere about right there. There it is.
Under the bicep?
Yeah. So it goes into your arm, and it's just an IV that's just way better. And so you're in there for like almost a month, if I remember correctly. I could Google it. It doesn't matter.
That was my next question.
Don't fact check
How long
me.
were you in the hospital?
A long time.
Yeah.
Because I only know that because I had to get one eventually. It's the only other one I had to get when I was older. And they just, started having me do treatments, whatever, after that.
And what's a CF treatment?
I can show you all of it right now.
Is it just taking pills?
So, like a lot of people with asthma, they have a nebulizer, and they take albuterol, which is just an inhaler, but it's a really strong version of it, and it goes straight. They get it better. So anybody, a lot of people, most of you have asthma. You've done a nebulizer, you have an inhaler. So I take a nebulizer, and they have this medicine called. They have Pulmozyme and tobramycin and albuterol. Those are the only three I think I've ever had. Pulmozyme is like a standard like CF thing. A lot of people have to use it. Tobramycin is for Pseudomonas, which is a fungus that grows in your lungs, literally mold.
Oh, shit.
And then albuterol is albuterol. It opens up your lungs. There's an order you're supposed to do them in. I don't know. But, what was your question?
Yeah, I was just like, I was wondering how it all started. Like, so you were born, you pooped a lot. They took you to the hospital, gave you a PICC line. You have no enzymes.
No enzymes.
And then so they give you treatment. And so your parents took you home after that treatment, like being a month in the hospital?
Something like that. Yeah, they took me home, and I'm sure it was crazy for them. I don't know
Must have
how.
been
I've never
stressful.
talked to them about it, like
Really?
on that kind of how it affected them.
You should.
I'm sure it was terrible.
Yeah, they must have been stressed.
Yeah.
Each time my daughter was
Like I
sick.
said, we can go get my mom anytime. You want to ask her anything.
She's in the next episode.
Yeah.
Tell
dude,
me how bad
I mean,
Nathan is.
Oh my god, bro, you have no clue.
So
I was the worst child.
when did you when did you realize that like what you have is like something
Honestly,
that
not so
everyone else
recently.
has? Really?
Yeah.
So your whole life you were just like...
I forget I have it sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, seriously. Until I have to go to the appointment, and I'm like, fuck, I want to go skate.
So like when you were growing up, were you like, oh, everyone probably experiences this? Or?
I was I mean, I never got like bullied, but like
this guy can't breathe, haha.
Every now and then someone would be like, fucking cancer baby.
Oh my god.
Or like,
but it's not cancer.
I remember one dude called me Ebola boy. It was in like 6th
God.
grade. Yeah, I still remember that. I fucking threw his ass into the table. Yeah, like I put my head down, started crying on the desk.
Oh, emotional.
I was just
baggage.
a ball.
Yeah. Like, so you said earlier that you thought they said you wouldn't live past 17.
Yeah.
When did they tell you that?
When I was a baby.
They told you that when you were a baby?
Yeah, they don't know shit.
Well, what? As you grew up, did they tell you that at all too? You're like when you're 6,
I didn't know.
Hey,
I didn't know that
till.
I didn't know that till.
Your parents kept it a secret.
I didn't know that till I was 17.
No way.
Yeah.
So you're like,
I think it was like when I was like gonna turn 18.
Yeah.
They told me that.
Your parents were like, we didn't buy you a gift because we didn't think you were gonna be here. I'm sorry.
There's no party. There's no gift.
It's like we didn't even think
you're gonna die now. We're gonna watch.
Did that freak you out?
No.
No. What did they just say? Like you were gonna die, but you didn't.
No, my mom just kind of like vaguely brought it up in a conversation while we were talking shit about something. I'm sure.
Yeah. It's like dude, you were supposed to die.
Yeah. No, she was like, I can't remember. She was going off about something. And she's like, yeah, they're trying to say you weren't gonna live to be 17, but like here you are. And
dude,
all,
that throws up my whole disposition of why I think you're the way you are.
Why?
So, meeting you and seeing you interact with people, you definitely don't give a fuck.
No.
Yeah. And so, like, that's pretty fucking sick. And when you told me you had cystic fibrosis and terminally ill, I was like, oh, that's why he doesn't give a fuck. Because he knows he's going to die one day. And so whatever he does now, he just lives for the moment. Now I just found out you just don't give a fuck because you don't give a fuck. I just
don't really give a fuck. Dude, I've been having, like, serious, like, late at night, like, serious, like an epiphany in my head, like, we're gonna die. We can't stop it. It's gonna happen. And it's like I sit there just for hours, just staring at the ceiling. I won't go to bed till like 3-4 in the morning, just like hear Neil deGrasse Tyson like ramble about some shit on a YouTube short. It sends me into a spiral.
You know what my favorite one is? When he talks about the expansion of the universe and how it's going away so fast that there's the edge of the universe, which is like everything we can see in the universe, right? Have you seen that?
I think so. Yeah, with some lady sitting on a stage and he's talking about
No, more like he explains that we only see the universe through light. Mm-hmm. Anything around that, I'm chopping it up really badly. Basically, everything we see right now is because the light is being sent to us. But eventually, things will be far enough away where that light won't get to us for a really long time. So, see people who can't see. Imagine a big ball, right? Mm-hmm. And that's the whole entire universe of all the stars and everything. Mm-hmm. But at the edge of the universe, it's just black. Yeah. But that's only because things are so far away, it can't reach us anymore.
That's so crazy.
Because the universe is expanding at a rate that's faster than light going away.
So technically, a star that we're seeing right now that's really, really far away could already be gone because of how long that light took to get
some
to
stars
us.
Already destroyed or fucking exploded and we see it. But there's even farther ones that we don't even know existed because we've only got access to a telescope in a short period of time. How many things have gone away and we will never know about it, and we'll never be able to know about it because we'll never be able to get to the edge of the universe. Yeah, because it's always going farther away. So that fucked me up.
I'm really genuinely sad that I'm born when I was born because I want to go to space. I really want to go to space. I've always loved space. I've always like, it's the only class I've ever been good at. Science.
Science class.
Science. I'm reading too. I can read like a motherfucker. But no, the only class I ever cared about was science.
Really?
I love science. I'm not gonna be a scientist.
Like geology and stuff like that?
No. Astronomy.
I'd like to be.
I hate astrology. That's bullshit.
It's about the same. It's the same thing, dude. You're making a guess the whole time.
I guess, yeah.
It scares me when I look at astrology books because I'm guilty, dude. I'll go to Barnes and Nobles and
you'll look at them.
When I'm with a student, I'm bored. They're looking at their thing, and I'm like, let's read my future. And I hate it when I look in the book. It's my guilty pleasure, and it fucking tells me what I am. Yeah, but like, and I read on my part. Dude. It's really vague, and then it hits you with like, you need to be more confident.
I know. It's just like things people need to know. Though.
Duh. But
the thing is, like, it was also Neil deGrasse Tyson rambling about it on YouTube Shorts. He was all, you don't remember when it's like, you fuck chickens. You like some crazy random shit that doesn't. You're like, oh my god, this thing and this thing are like me. That's basically like describing me, not like these 17 other things that mean nothing and hold no relevance to anybody.
It's for. I know that.
Yeah,
okay? I know that, but I hate it when it's creepy.
Yeah,
when it's eerily close.
It's just what you're going through at that time.
But I keep reading it because they keep telling me I'm gonna make a lot of money, and I'll read through the other pages, and only like 2 others make money. So.
Am I one of them?
I don't know. What's your sign?
Joking.
I'm a
Scorpio.
Scorpio.
In November.
Wait, so I think we're both Scorpios.
We're making money.
Hell
She's gonna make some money for me. She's going to school.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. He's gonna beat him afterwards. He's gonna get whooped.
I'm gonna get an ass whooping. She's gonna take my sword off of the wall.
Oh, yeah, you have a sword here.
I do have a sword.
Where's that from?
My grandpa.
Your grandpa had a.
Yeah, he got it. So he was a Vietnam veteran.
Uh-huh.
And, he brought it back from Vietnam.
What?
No, he got it like a thrift shop.
Okay, compulsive liar, ADHD. That's funny.
I've made up like this whole story about it, so I can just be like, nah, I'm just fucking with you.
I do that all the time. When I worked at the youth center in Orland, each time we had a new student, because I was significantly older than them, I would tell them about the orchards that are from Orland to Hamilton. You know what I'm talking about?
I think so.
NorCal people know. If you're driving to Chico from Orlando or back and forth, there's a bunch of orchards in the way.
Mm-hmm.
I would tell them that a long time ago that a zoo was transporting orangutans and it flipped over on the highway. And all the orangutans got out. So they got into the orchards.
I still live there.
Yeah, and every once in a while, if you really listen, you can hear an orangutan out in the distance. And they would believe it.
Oh my god, these poor little like special kids that you're working with.
Well, at the youth center, they didn't have any mental
it's just
handicaps. Children. No, they were high school students, but they were very depressed.
Oh,
so they were with mental health issues, I would call it. I don't know. I don't even know what to say anymore when I say those kind of things. They either had depression, anxiety, or
just kids with some problems.
Yeah, kids with problems, man. And I do that to the students I work with right now.
You give them problems? You make their life worse?
No. Yeah. My job with the students is to give them a life and to like teach them how to live normally. Yeah. Or to live, I guess not normally, but to live within a means that they can survive without anyone being around them.
Oh, yeah.
So when you're, I guess, when you
have
autism.
I feel really bad for those kids, dude.
Sometimes
especially
it's sad.
In the world we live in.
There's one student and he loves going to school. Mm-hmm. And he's really good at plant stuff, so he knows a lot about, I forgot what the class is, but he can tell you everything about plants. And their parent doesn't want them going to school anymore. They want him to work. No. And they don't need the money.
They just want him to go to work.
They just want him to go to work. His dad's like super rich. They live up in the cliffs.
Why doesn't he put him through school to do something, to be like a biologist?
Well, something about making him a man. I'm like, bro.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, dude, that's stupid. There's stuff like that that's like really freaking sad. But then there's other students where their life is set. They don't have to worry ever again. Their parents make good amount of money and they just coast through school.
Oh, dude.
And I feel like their parents understand, like, hey, there's only so far they can go. Mm-hmm. And one of the students actually has like a physical degenerative disability, I guess. Oh. So eventually they won't be able to move completely like they should. So like, what are you going to do about that? So their parents are just like essentially, from my point of view, I'm probably completely wrong and I'm going to get fired, but I feel like they are giving him the life he wants to essentially live. Because when he's 60 or 70, he's going to have to be put in a home or something unless someone takes care of him. Mm-hmm. And his thing is just to talk to girls in college. And
nice.
Yeah, he's always talking to girls over there, and he's always like saying hi. He has no fear of talking to women.
Hell yeah!
And I'm like, yo, dude, that was the opposite of me in college. And girls, they'll laugh. I took him to Goodwill once, and he sees this girl going through the clothes, and they don't even know each other. Yeah. And the girl looks up and giggles and says hi, and he's like, hey, and they strike a conversation for like 20 minutes.
Hell yeah, dude!
I'm in the back, just fucking looking through stupid books.
You're just like,
that's my boy. You get it, brother. And then when we get out, it's like, I forgot my phone in your car, or else I was gonna get her number. It's like, wow. You should have. But
he's got a disability to get some bitches.
He's so fucking cool, and I hope anyone who hears me say his jokes, it's because I love them, and dude, they're fucking awesome, and they make fun of me.
Hell yeah. Yeah, you were telling me about the chain wallet guy.
Yeah, he's the same one.
Oh, that's him?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
He's so good. One time, I asked him, like, hey, do you want any support on trying to talk to girls? It's like, Carlos, have you seen the girls I talk to? I don't need any help from you. He's so much fun. Like, he's awesome. My favorite. One time, I dropped off my girlfriend and he was in the car with me, and I just finished telling her I love you and I'll see you later today. And no, I didn't say that. Sorry, now I'm the liar. Now this is not going to sound credible, but it was one of my favorite moments with him. As soon as she got out of the car, I decided to play a prank on him because he just finished watching Comedian the night before, and he was like, Carlos, what kind of comedy do you like? I like surprising comedy is what I told him. And as soon as my girlfriend got out of the car, I just said under my breath, man, I hate my wife. And his face of shock, because I just told her I love her like 50 times, and like I hope she's okay and stuff like that. And he's like, Carlos, I don't think you should say things like that. Like, he called me out on it. And I was like, it's just a joke. I just wanted to see what you said. I rolled down my window and told Destiny, he's like, hey, I just told him a joke, okay? It's like, what? I told him I hate my wife.
She's just like, yeah,
she gave me the finger and just like walked inside. Like,
that's a daily occurrence.
Yeah, it was just really funny because it caught him off guard, and he's not used to me saying things like that. But he's a funny guy, and I wish him the best. And I was telling him I hope I see him like 50 years from now in an old folks home.
Hell yeah.
And I'm in there just rolling me in. I'm like,
he's walking still.
Yeah, I got the bad end of the stick. It's like, I remember what you said in that podcast. You son of a bitch. It's my turn. Which just fucking beats me up. But
basically, just you get paid to roll around and chill with motherfuckers all day.
All day, and
that's so sick.
But the hard part is when they come up with situations that are just really difficult to navigate. Like, if someone felt offended by what he was saying or trying to interact with a girl, especially nowadays, that could really cause him some trouble. There was a student that had the campus police called on him because he was being too friendly, and he just loves interacting with people, and he interacted with the girl. And a lot of the students right now are going through a phase where it's almost like they're going through puberty, so they want to interact with the opposite sex. And autism or not, you still like those kind of things.
What are you saying?
Well, I'm saying that you can date if you're on the spectrum.
Saying it's not a choice?
Autism aside.
We got to pull up that Shane Gillis
bit, dude. I know how.
Every guy who can't think loves pussy.
Dude, the funniest thing ever was so from what I've learned, students with autism, at least the ones I've worked with, not saying this is every student, because students can be asexual, they can be gay, they can be trans, like they all seek out different forms of the spectrum, but they definitely don't have a filter half the time, and this is what doesn't get them in trouble. One time I took some of the students to Jack in the Box because we take them out to eat and whatnot. I had like 3 or 4 with me, and we're in a Jack in the Box downtown, and there's this girl across the street in front of the library. No, in front of the post office, and she's getting her photos taken. Probably an influencer or something, some guy with a camera, and she was really hot. And the student's just like staring at her, and I was like, yeah, I wouldn't just stare at people, bud.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah. And even funnier, we're sitting down, we're eating our food, and this girl, straight. Well, even better, this girl walks on the outside of the Jack in the Box, and she had a really big butt.
Nice.
And I assumed she went to go meet the other girl because that's the direction she was heading. I assumed they were like college influencers or something.
Yeah.
Because she walked like the way like she knew what her body was, like straight up flexing her out to the world. And the funniest thing ever, the student gets up, and another student too. They both get up, and they look outside the window of the Jack in the Box, watching her walk by, follow her.
They start barking.
They almost... And I was like, oh my god, dude, like I get it. Every guy fights to not do that.
Oh, they don't care,
wired, but they don't care. And so I'd be like, hey,
you saw them do it. You're just
like I get it. When in Rome, I'm standing there too. But like, you gotta like teach them that like that's not okay.
Yeah.
And they learn that, but they like it's almost like there's a disconnect when you tell them that kind of information. They have to be told repetitively, and eventually they start getting that in their heads that like, oh shit, that's right.
You got to put them in situations where there's just.
Well, I don't put them in these situations. They put themselves in these situations. Yeah. So my job is to help them navigate those properly and have the skills to be like, oh, her boobs are big. My eyes should stay up. And when I'm
walking up the stairs, I look at the stairs.
Yeah, like not just that. Like sometimes it's hard enough for people without disabilities to have eye contact.
Yeah.
We look down, we look side when we don't want to have contact. Normal people, I guess we're all fucking not normal, but a person without disabilities, we have issues interacting already, right? Mm-hmm. Not everyone can be perfectly social. You want to beat the shit out of somebody, they look at you wrong. I run away and
what are you saying, man?
You are an aggressive individual, and it's a good thing. People just have different ways of navigating things. I don't run away, okay? I'm like, hey, how you doing, bud?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some dude trying to rob you, you'll give him a hug.
Well, maybe. Like, I was just telling John, there was a time at Starbucks that I was working, and on the window seals, you know how they have, like, Starbucks cups and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Some homeless guy grabbed the cup and walked away with it, and one of the girls on shift was like, he just stole a cup. And so I go over there, I look out the window, I'm like, hey, can I just have that cup back, man? And he looks at me and he's like, all right. And he gave me back the cup.
Like, that's how nice you are, dude.
Yeah, like, he's like, damn it. He was so kind about it. And there's this other time where Destiny dropped her wallet in front of AMPM in Chico, and it got stolen. And so we were looking for it everywhere. So I went back to AMPM because she got a notification from a card that's not even active anymore that it got declined. And it said where it was declined. Shouts out Chime, I think. She hasn't used that card in 3 years, and it still notified her when it was being used and declined.
Hell yeah.
And that account's not even open.
Oh,
so
wow.
Shouts out to them, because that helped us find where it was. And I go in there and it's like, hey, this card was just used here. Does anyone have it? And this guy who looked homeless, he looks at me, he's like, is it a green card? Because the card was green. He's like, yes.
Chime.
He's like, I think my friend has it. I'll be right back. And so he leaves, and I wait there for like 20 minutes, and I called the police because I didn't know if he was going to get it back to us. So I called police and like, hey, yeah, I'm just waiting for him at the AMP. I was like, we'll be there soon or whatever. And he comes back and he gives me the whole wallet.
Oh, wow. Money in it?
Money in it and everything.
Wow.
He didn't take anything. And it was really funny because later the next day, because this was like at 12 at night, I come back in the next day, and then you know how sometimes they have like really long shifts at AMPM? Mm-hmm. The same person was there in the morning, and it's like, dude, did you get that homeless guy arrested? I'm like, no, why? Because he came in here a little bit after you did your thing with him, and he threatened to shoot the place.
Oh.
So I guess I was nice enough for him not to include me in this fucking robbery.
Like, as you walked out, he's like, okay, now.
Yeah, it was such a weird...
You shut your car door, and he's just like...
The good will live.
Man, I could tell that guy's got something going on.
Yeah. It was just really funny because that whole interaction was really odd, because after I finished with that guy, these two other dudes come out of that AMPM, and that night the creepy people are out, you know, the sketchy. This guy walks up and is like, hey, you, what's your name? I'm like, Carlos. You ever been to prison? I'm like, no, why? You look like a guy I was in the cell with. I'm like, I hope he was cool. And he's like, nods his head and just walks away. I was like, fuck, I'm gonna get stabbed right here, right now.
Right now.
I shouldn't have come and gotten this fucking wallet. But I don't even remember what I was saying.
This students. Conversation started with my medical shit, and then it turned into special needs, your job, and then it turned into AMPM.
I probably have ADHD.
No, you do, no doubt.
I'm not diagnosed.
No, you do. I guarantee it.
Promise?
No, I guarantee it.
That Social Security is gonna come in easy then.
Dude, I wish. I would never. I would live off of food stamps and social. You're
getting everything for free. It was weird.
You can't pay rent with food stamps.
Oh, that's right. What I was gonna talk about is with the students, how I joke around with them.
Oh.
My car has this thing when my battery died. Yeah. It blew out a little fuse. You know how my door locks and it locks by itself? I've been telling the students that there's a ghost and my car's possessed. and a lot of them believe it. I told them it's not true anymore, but I'll be like, watch this. Car, talk. And it would just be random, right? And you'd hear and some of them would be like, oh. A lot of the students know it's not true anymore.
Oh, yeah.
And my favorite thing is how blunt they are. Yeah. And one student's like, why don't you get that fixed? I'm like, I'm completely broke, dude. Not gonna lie. And he's like, so why don't you make money? I was like, I want to help. Yeah.
It was just a joke.
It's just really funny how like legit they are super blunt, and I respect that because a lot of people are not blunt at all, and it's just good to be around. They'll check you.
Yeah.
And I have to be like lightly checkful with them. I can't be completely like I am with my younger brother, Seabass. He's autistic, firmly diagnosed, and like I knew it. He hated it. Yeah, because he exhibited behaviors of like collecting things and having them extremely organized and not letting people touch it. Like he hated when anything was out of order. So there's like, well, there's different forms of autism. Some people are messy. Some people are super organized. Some people are on like time frames, like where they hate things being adjusted. Other people are just so floaty that they don't care what's going on. They just do what they do all day. But yeah, the students, I like telling them dumb jokes. But you didn't die from your CF.
Oh, right back to that.
Yeah, right back to that.
Sweet.
Back to the hard-hitting questions.
The hard-hitting question. What were we talking about?
Yeah, well, like I said, I totally thought you were...
I feel like I should have said this at the beginning. This is going to go all over the place, dude.
It is.
It's two people with ADHD sitting here talking.
Undiagnosed.
Bro, I'm telling you. If you don't, I'll give you everything I have. I've seen, like, the way you're like, I got this idea. 20 minutes later, fuck that. We're doing this. Like, you're just all over the place.
That's just, yeah, I've been like that my whole life.
Sporadic.
But, to be fair, I would commit with every single one of those ideas.
No doubt.
If I had the money.
Yeah.
If the only reason why I only commit to one idea at a time, then drop it, is because something happens. I'm like, damn it, I don't have the money to do it.
I'd be forgetting, dude.
Yeah, I remember all the things I want to do. Like, I don't forget, like, how many things I want to film, how many projects I want to start, how many fucking stupid shows I want to create. Like, I remember all that, and I'm just waiting for the moment where I make enough money to be
I'm telling you,
making a bunch of dumb crap.
Meth
is the only
sells.
way. Yeah. You're telling me, brother. Oh, I remember. How many medications are you on? Please tell me all the dirty details.
I can go get my
How much
pill
crack?
I can go get my pill container.
Yeah, go for it. I'm gonna pretend to do an advertisement while you.
All right.
While Nathan is getting his pill container, if I offended anyone, and if Nathan offended anyone, I'm sorry. Okay, Nathan's a good kid. I'm a good person, I think. But oh, here he comes with all the pills. Let's go. He has like a whole setup. I have something like that. No, it's okay. Lights off is fine. Give good vibes.
We don't want to be
This is cool. I put all my
so as
miniature
right
skate
now,
stuff in that.
do you really?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Okay, so as of right now, I'm really bad about taking my pills. But
Why?
we have AM and PM. If you look in the AM, I'm on these weird antibiotics right now. So this big black one is vitamin.
Pun intended.
Yeah. So this big black one is a vitamin.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what vitamin, but it's a vitamin. This big.
Oh, dude, I know what that is. That's zinc.
Is it?
Yeah.
Why does it taste like shit?
Because zinc doesn't taste good, dude.
No.
It's all white on the inside, right?
My cum tastes like shit. Why does it? But I'm taking zinc. No, just.
Oh, that's what you meant. When you break it open, it's like white gooey stuff, right?
I don't know. I've never broken it. It tastes like shit.
Break it open.
I should probably put one back if I'm gonna do this.
Well, you should actually take one because you haven't been taking them.
I took them already. It's Wednesday AM.
All right,
It's gone.
okay. Just mixing up your pill schedule.
I would assume. I don't want to
It's
break it
zinc.
open. It's probably
Yeah,
nice.
it's zinc.
So this one is a liver pill.
Ooh.
I have a really bad liver.
Too much drinking, huh?
Yeah.
Too much drinking and driving.
IPAs and hitting my wife. This is an acid blocker.
Oh, hell yeah.
And
so you
then
take a strip of acid, then you take that just to come back. Yeah.
Always. And then this is an allergy pill.
Ooh.
So.
Benadryl, you say.
Yeah. And then I have to take this big horse pill every other day. It's an antibiotic because I have Pseudomonas cultured in my lungs again.
What is that?
The one I have to, the mold.
The lung mold?
The mold. So I have to take it why didn't I take it today? It's supposed to be like Wednesday, Friday, Sunday or something. It's like multiple days a week. It's supposed to be alternating so that it I don't build a tolerance to it. Which I think I'm on my week off and that's not the one that I'm supposed to, I think that's.
Do the antibiotics make you poop a lot?
No, I just shit a lot in general.
Me too. I like my morning routines. I go to the bathroom the moment I wake up. And then I go make my coffee, and after I drink my coffee, I go again. Just
you got to take a video of this, insert it for this.
Oh yeah, dude.
I don't know.
I'll take a photo, put it up on.
I'll show you. I can show you the big box. Man.
Oh hell yeah.
But so I think I counted it. If I count my enzymes, which I had to take when I counted it, like 5 or 6 of every time I eat. At the time, it was like 14 pills every morning. Not even counting at night. But I used to have these like 3 little, like vitamin B3 or something. Ton of shit. I had to do this one that was terrible. It made me sneeze after. It was, don't remember the name of it, but it was an acid blocker, but it was a liquid form of it. Yeah. And it would make me sneeze like 5 or 6 times, like to a T every single time. It was 3 or 4. I think it was 3. But it was every time I took it, it was 3 sneezes, and then I'm like, all right, I'm good. And then
have they given you anything you're allergic to?
I think I'm only allergic to like one thing that's like I'm not allergic to anything. So I think I'm allergic to like mosquitoes and like grass.
You can get malaria really easily.
No. I just whenever I get a mosquito bite, it's absurdly big for no reason.
Well, one thing I was gonna ask is like, so what's the thing that's not producing enzymes?
My pancreas.
Your pancreas.
So those my enzymes are a pancreas of a pig. Yeah, you want to crack that bitch open?
Will it help my pancreas if I take one?
You'll take a large shit.
I don't want to.
I met this guy who he ran the Cartoon 03 brand. His name was Barry, I believe. Cool ass dude. He had to take enzymes too, but said he didn't have CF, but he had never been tested for it. And he was not taking them right. He'd be like, "Oh, I'll just take them like within 45 minutes of eating, before or after." And I'm like, "No."
Isn't it weird, your system to eat? Can you eat normally, or do you get stomach pains or anything like that? Because generally people with pancreatic issues, like, they experience a lot of abdominal pain.
Yeah, I do.
Do you do?
Yeah.
Does it like debilitate you sometimes?
Rarely.
So
my stomach always hurts. I'm kind of used to it.
It's gonna get worse over time.
You can ask her. Every now and then I'll pull the fucking, I don't want to go to the store with you. My stomach hurts.
Yeah. I mean, well, some people who have it, they really can't do it sometimes. Like, they have really big issues with it.
My stomach has always hurt, so it just kind of is like second nature. I just ignore it. You know, it does. No matter how bad, like, no matter how sick I am, no matter how bad my stomach hurts, no matter how bad, like, whatever, if I go skate, I don't feel any of that until as soon as I stop skating.
I'm throwing away this enzyme.
Oh, go ahead, yeah. Actually, you got to eat it now.
The trash can now has better pancreas.
No matter what, like, no matter what's going on, for some reason, I don't know why, if I go to the skate park and I just...
You know what it is?
Do whatever?
When you exercise, it helps pancreatic function.
Is it?
It helps produce enzymes because the movement, it's like massaging the body. I'm a doctor now. So yeah. So what happens is the motions, if I am completely wrong, I'm sorry, but this is my studies that I've done. The motions massage, and when you massage it in Oregon, sometimes that's what gets it to produce. And exercise is recommended regularly for people with pancreas issues.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so maybe that regular exercise is probably what's doing it. Maybe. So you never feel it afterwards, like feel like crap?
No, it's immediately as soon as I stop, I feel like it starts hurting.
But that part I don't know. Maybe I'm lying. Maybe I lied to you this whole time.
No, I can see that for sure. My stomach doesn't ever hurt when I skate. It's usually after.
And the pancreas is connected to nerves that are connected to the stomach and the lower back.
That my back always hurts?
Yeah, probably.
My back always hurts.
Yeah. That's
every like old dude that's like, dude, you're fucking young, and it's like, no, I wish.
Yeah,
my body is
not. It's not from falling and skateboarding.
No.
It's probably because your pancreas has connected to those nerves, and then this is what a doctor told me. So they, like I said, they're connected, and so when your pancreas is acting up, your stomach and your back act up. So it can feel like you got fucking punched in your back, and it can feel like someone put a pole in your stomach. It can get to that level, but it sounds like you don't have like an extremely bad level of it. Also, how much water are you drinking? Excuse all the rustling.
I drink a lot of peach nectarine Red Bull, 12 ounce.
Oh yeah, that's gonna fuck you up.
And Monster Pipeline Punch.
You shouldn't be having taurine.
The next one is this bitch right here.
What is that?
It is basically an air compressor.
What does that do?
It goes and shakes up all the mucus. But I skateboard, so I don't need this.
So the activity from skateboarding takes that out.
Yeah. Well, they try to tell me I still need it, but I don't.
You probably should use it. You know, well, it's your life. I'm not going to tell you what to do.
Yeah, man. Fuck you.
Doesn't make it to the second episode.
It's just my mom crying.
Ever since he was on that damn podcast. That's all funny.
Yeah, it's just
Paige, you got to make him wear this.
No, I don't need it. Okay, so all this does. So a lot of people with cystic fibrosis.
Yeah.
They live in a hospital and they don't ever leave their house.
Yes.
So they don't move, and when you don't move, the mucus sits and causes an infection, and it builds up.
Yep.
I move a lot. I jump. I skate. I fall. I run.
You poop.
Yes. But what this does, you want to put it on?
Yeah, I'll try it on.
All right. I'll take a video.
What if it kills me?
So you put this bitch on.
I'm putting on the CF vest.
Nobody's ever...
I thought this was a bulletproof fishing vest.
No, dude,
illegally fishing out there, bro.
So it just shakes you. It just fills up and deflates like extremely fast, just like boom, 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 boom.
Sorry, everyone's gonna hear this real quick.
Yeah. You want me to get the GoPro?
No, you're good. Well, afterwards we'll record this, but
It's probably
It feels comfy already. Like I could fall asleep.
Like my
Is it gonna hurt
chest? Me? No. I'll put it on the highest setting just to fucking.
Oh no!
All right, so
look at me, I'm Nathan.
it's really quiet. The other one was really loud.
Sick Days podcast. We're
It's like an hour of
robots. What do you mean this doesn't feel good? Yeah, that's the stuff. Oh, dude, you're doing dirty things with this thing. I know you are.
I don't. I never have. I hate.
Just like put this under your balls and just.
Dude,
like,
I should do that. Fuck, I didn't think of that.
You mean they just gave you this giant vibrator?
Paige, come here.
Ooh.
Yeah, imagine like 45 minutes of that.
45 minutes? Yeah, dude, you're busting.
Never have.
Well, you're missing out, but anyways, I'll take this home with me since you're not using it.
No, but
that's hilarious.
is to break up the mucus,
Wow.
which I don't need.
Yeah, after I was using it for like 30 seconds. I already feel like my ribs.
Itchy.
Yeah.
Like, you don't feel good.
It feels like if I'm in the side of a car and I'm just hitting the...
Oh.
Maybe you should put some pillows in there.
I usually just put a shirt on, but got a shirt on.
No, I'm skinny too.
Look real dapper today.
Well, I have to look good for court.
Oh yeah.
I come in looking my best because it was a homeless guy who took my identity. So I'm like, does this look like I'm stealing my own identity?
Fallens, a button-up shirt.
Well, I'm wearing
CCS pants.
I wear better clothes while I'm in there, but I change into this after
you
I'm
get
done.
the fucking dress shoes on, the
Yeah,
long black.
yeah.
Do you really?
Yes, because I don't.
Alligator skin on my back.
I actually got a full-on suit and I wear the Mexican hat and everything. I'm like, compa, it wasn't me.
See, I don't steal identity. I sell cocaine.
Did I tell you when I went the first time there was a...
Yeah, I didn't know exactly what you're talking about. The Mexican dude.
Yeah,
he's like, it wasn't me, but it was in Spanish.
I was like, God, that's gonna be me, dude. But luckily that hasn't happened. But yeah, I gotta dress nice when I go to court. My attorney looks like he uses a PC.
Like he uses a PC?
Yeah,
I thought you were about to say uses PC.
That too.
Bye.
See, Paige? But he... Also, another thing that's prevalent in my episodes, apparently, is people's girlfriends coming in and out of the sessions.
Oh.
When John, his girlfriend, was going to work, so you can hear in the background rustling.
That's the one before this?
Yeah. Everyone's just rustling through their stuff. So I'm sorry, guys, but eventually I'll have a studio again, and I'll be able to record
How long are we going
podcasts.
for? OBS? Damn, you're legit.
What are you talking about?
How long are we going for?
About an hour. We've been going for like 41 minutes, but I generally do like about an hour.
We haven't even talked about what we were supposed to talk about.
No, we haven't. It goes by so fast, right?
Especially when you just enjoy yourself. I could just keep going.
Dude, yeah, if you make a podcast, I'll hop on.
That'd be sick.
If you do one, I'd be down. You have the equipment already.
I guess so.
But yeah, this will probably be technically this is probably gonna be the highest quality episode so far because I've been using a fucking snowball. The blue snowball.
Steal one from a classroom.
No, my sister gave me hers a long time ago, and it's like, I don't have a mic. I'm like, wait, my sister has a shitty fucking snowball, and I've been using that for all the podcast recordings.
Oh yeah.
And right now the HyperX is like twice as good, 3 times.
This is like the best mic on the market, I'm pretty sure.
Especially for solos and stuff.
I didn't know. My homie had one. I was like, I want that.
Yeah, dude, it's
but
really fucking
it's
good.
It's like a TikTok mic.
It is. It's this one and the Yeti, and then they have another version of the HyperX where it's whatever color you want
I'm gonna
it to be.
start asking around a bunch of my old friends. They know they have like blue Yetis and shit.
Well, it doesn't even matter at this point because shouts out to everyone who pre-ordered shirts again.
Oh,
but
shit,
by the time this episode's out, the shirts will already be done and people will get them. But yeah, I got enough pre-orders at this point to make the shirts and to buy some new equipment. So I'm buying a Rode pod mic, and I have an interface at my dad's in the garage.
Oh yeah.
And I have XLR cable, so I'm gonna be able to use that.
You're gonna have like a proper
mic, and then when I have enough again, I'm gonna buy another one of those things to connect them all together.
There's this software
Watch out!
Oh shit! My friend that I used to play Rust with.
Mm-hmm.
We don't talk about those days. He uses this thing. It's called like Banana something, and his mic is like it literally sounds like the headphones you pull off a Walmart shelf without it. Like peaks crazy, and then he turns this thing on, and it sounds like Joe Rogan podcast mics. Like
that's interesting. I wonder if it gives it extra power.
It's free, and you just download it, and it's really complicated to set up.
Whoa!
But it's a virtual mixer, and you should really check it out.
Oh, maybe I will. Right now I'm just using OBS, and
it's
then
like
I run
Banana something.
I'll check it out. But
Dylan probably knows. I can ask him.
Yeah, ask him. But yeah, I'm gonna have better mic next time. Well, after this episode. No, probably not, because I might record another podcast episode on Sunday with a friend. So.
If I didn't use this so much, I would
no, dude,
just let you take it.
Good. There's been so many people supporting me, like with random shit.
I'm already giving you an Xbox.
You guy.
I don't got the HDMI cord. Though.
I did have tons of HDMI cords,
but you got a controller. Or you got a controller.
I have controller.
Okay,
But I just been selling Pokemon cards, and with the shirt pre-orders, I'm gonna get that stuff, and then I'm probably gonna get up. It's like a mobile recorder. So what it does, it's like it's almost like an interface, but it's not. It has 4 inputs for XLR mics, and it runs on batteries, and it has like a 3 or 4 hour battery life, and it has like the headphone jacks for you to put into with your friends, and you just place it on the table, connect everything, put an SD card in, and it starts recording on that bad boy.
So you could go out in the middle of the woods.
Yeah. And apparently the recording quality is really good compared to most interfaces. Like, I don't know, there's the Roadster Pro or something like that, and that thing is really fucking good. And like this item, it's like $150. It's comparable to that. It's just what it's made out of, like the outside shell is like cheap plastic. So if I drop that shit, it's broken.
So get a case.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do.
How big is it?
Literally like a handheld old fucking Game Boy is what it looks like. He's gonna go grab something. I don't know what he's grabbing. Sick Days Podcast. We don't have a sponsor yet. If you want to be sponsored, if you want to sponsor us and give us it wouldn't fit in here, but it's like this big.
Because I was gonna say, just get.
It's like 6x4 is what I would assume,
6x4
or 8x6. It's like a rectangle shape, but it's good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm gonna get that hopefully, and then I'll have a portable studio essentially, and then I'll just have to treat every place I'm in to make sure there's not a bunch of random echoing everywhere. Like this mic is good enough to where it doesn't really do that, and your room is small, and you have hoodies out. There's a fucking blanket over there, and we're doing omnidirectional, so it's pretty decent. But there's some places where it's like, if it's a really open room.
I just hope it's not too quiet.
No, you'll be fine. I was listening to it, and it was loud.
Sweet, that's what we want.
Yeah. So, and I can always bring up the volume a little bit.
You can always turn it like down too.
Exactly.
You can only get it up so high.
Yeah, but
it's better if we record it loud and you tone it down.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so far, what I've been monitoring over here, it hasn't peaked at all in any other way. So
when it does peak, it doesn't peak.
Really?
I've noticed when I stream on like YouTube, my shit will be like peaking the whole time, but I listen to my YouTube and it sounds like how we're talking right now.
Oh, sick. So yeah, that's the move right now. So I'm gonna get those things.
Sweet.
Yeah. So if we do a second episode, I'll probably have 2 mics, and this mic does really well with isolating all the other audio around you. So you know that echoing crap you've been hearing in all those podcasts, no more. But the last few ones I'm recording with the Snowball, so it's just 2 people talking into one mic like this, but less quality.
So you've been doing 2 mics, right?
The first 2 episodes were both done with 2 different mics.
Okay, I feel like
the next 2 episodes, well, the next 4 episodes, the 2 I did before you, this one, and then one other one, those are all going to be done on a single mic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you listened to those audios at all?
Yes, they're fine.
They're good?
It's okay. To an extent. Like, obviously, it's not the best, but it's better than hearing the echoing.
Nice.
In my perspective. And a lot of people are listening in their car, so they kind of don't even get that random feedback anyways. So that'll be totally fine.
I gotta lock this. Barging in here.
Mom, Nathan's touching himself again. He's wearing the jacket again.
But, he has your socks.
Oh no, not the crusty socks.
Crusty crab pizza.
Gross, dude. Yeah. Is the pizza for you and me? Oh, I can't do it. Ah, shit.
Fucking dude, that show's great.
Yeah, dude.
What were we talking about?
I don't know. I generally like to try to throw jokes in here, but sometimes I know they don't land, and I'm sorry for anyone listening. I did the one I did with Bradley. I talk about eating a dog.
You trying to be all serious about it?
No, because
Did Bradley think it was funny?
He thought it was funny. But
Dude, Brad is amazing.
But the way I said it, I can feel now. Well, that one will be out a month ago when this is out, so we'll see how that went. But
was that coming out like soon?
That one's coming out from the time period we're recording right now. It's coming out on Monday. This one's coming out in March, so that's like 3 weeks from now.
Dude, Brad is so like awkward too.
He's so cool.
I love to see him. When you open him up, dude, he's the best fucking person.
Yeah, just wait till you listen to it. Like, he's such an interesting dude, and he was like, I don't think I'm interesting. Oh my god, it's gonna be in the fucking podcast, dude. If you start your own, don't do that.
I can't.
No.
All right.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. But
it's the ADHD.
He's a really funny dude, and we talk about taboos, and I talk about my social science teacher or my sociology teacher in college, and how first thing he said was like, I've eaten a dog before. How many of you guys think I'm a bad person? And like everyone raised their hand except for me, essentially, because I wanted to hear this guy out. But apparently he went to, I forgot what country he went to, but he had dog over there. And
Told you.
uh-oh, dun dun dun.
Go away. They can wait.
Mom's died.
Go around.
But
I'm trying to get to the garage. My room is in the garage.
I told him I would eat a dog. So Tom was like, really, you would? I'm like, yes, I have this thing where if an animal would eat me, I'd eat that animal. And so I said, like, a butterfly will eat humans when they die, so I'll definitely eat a butterfly. There's been instances where cats eat their owners after they die, so I would eat my cat. And the way
Not JoJo.
Yeah, well,
what the fuck is wrong
I didn't
with
really
you?
explain, like, I would eat it if my cat started attacking me and trying to eat me. I guess
you would start eating it.
It's it doesn't sound good in any way, but
No.
like
You're a bad man.
yeah. But yeah, I don't know how that's gonna fly over with people who like dogs who listen to the podcast.
I like dogs. I have 6. You want to meet them?
Oh yeah.
We have puppies too. You want a
Oh,
Pomeranian?
yeah. No, I don't want a dog right now.
I have 3 bulldogs.
If I have space, I would love to have a dog.
I got
I'd
3
babysit my
bulldogs,
friend's
3
dog.
Pomeranians.
I love animals, but like if an animal tried to eat me
Fuck that thing.
and I shot it before it ate me and my daughter, we have dinner in an apocalypse, you know? If it's an apocalypse, a dog tried to eat me and my daughter, I kill the dog, we're hungry, we're eating that dog.
We're gonna put
Okay.
lemon pepper.
I'm not eating my dog.
Lemon pepper.
Yes. The Lori seasoning. Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
But I'm not gonna go out and eat my own animals for fun. But I will say, I know people don't like the idea
This
of
is a month late, Carlos.
Yeah,
The
this
fuck
is a
wrong
month
with
late,
you?
so by the time I'm canceled
You need to
already.
put a disclaimer.
If it wasn't that episode, it'll be this one that gets me in trouble. But we farm cows and chickens.
What's the difference
Fish.
between a cow and a dog and a chicken and a cat?
I guess in that point I should be vegan.
Chickens are
because
fucking stupid though. I hate chickens.
chickens are awesome. What are you talking about? The
I
big
have. You want to
puffy-
meet my 12?
Yes, let me see your chickens, dude.
Okay.
They're so good. They're fun animals. You
We
kill
live in the
them,
middle of a town. We're
You-
on a farm, bro.
you cut their heads off, and they still run around.
we
That's
don't
an
eat
incredible
those. We
animal.
don't eat those chickens.
You don't eat them?
No, I just lay eggs. You want some eggs?
I'll take eggs. I just walk out of here with just eggs in my hand.
A dog, eggs, chicken.
But yes, I wouldn't eat my dog. For anyone wondering, I would eat a dog that's attacking me and my child.
Yes.
I would eat squirrels.
Would you eat your child? No,
I would
just
not eat my. If my child became a cannibal and a zombie and started eating me,
It's just the day you go out, man.
that's how I go out. Will not eat my child. Will I eat a human? No. Only because I feel like I'll get
He's
mad.
winking at me behind. You guys can't see him.
I have the fork and the knife out right now.
He's nodding his head. Yes.
First of all, I wouldn't eat you. Because
Come on.
I would get cystic fibrosis from eating
That'd
you.
be really salty.
Yeah,
It'd be
yeah.
really salty meat.
I'd have to water you down a bit, boil you a couple days, let it what is it? Brine.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, brine's like when you put like, let's say I had chicken and I got like some juice
Oh, you
and
just
like
let it,
salt,
like,
pepper, and put it in the fridge for a couple
marinate.
days. Yeah, marinate.
Oh, okay.
But no,
have
I wouldn't
small-
eat a human.
Small brain.
Have you heard of the dude that did eat human and didn't go to jail? There's this Japanese guy who killed
I'm
somebody.
thinking of like this. It was on like River Monsters. You met like this group of cannibals.
Oh wow, I don't remember that episode.
Maybe it was
I'm a
something.
big River Monsters fan.
Yeah.
You think you're a bigger fan than me?
No,
Huh?
I barely ever
Think you're
watched
tougher
that
than me?
show.
Just because you
I'll
fish
whoop
more?
your ass right now.
You think you fish more than me, buddy?
I've caught more fish than you.
Yeah, you definitely have. I've caught 3 fish.
That's it. Ever?
They don't bite, bro. One of the students.
I'll take you somewhere where you'll catch 100 fish. I swear. Just
I do-
spinner in a creek.
I do go to ponds that are like nearly dead. That's
no,
part of
I
my
go
problem.
spinner in a creek and you're good.
We're making money, baby.
Yeah.
We're gonna catch those invasive fish and sell them.
Dude, I've eaten stocked trout.
Oh, hell
It's
yeah.
not terrible.
But yeah, dude, I would not eat a human. There's this Japanese guy who killed this person and ate them, and then spent his time in jail in UK and then moved back to Japan. And he talks about it all the time on blogs about how much he loved eating human flesh.
It's probably fire.
And he said it was buttery.
It'd probably be the least tender meat you'd ever eat.
He said he ate the thigh.
Pause.
Dun 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 dun. But I'm glad you're alive, dude. I'm glad to know that you're not gonna die tomorrow.
Yeah, we didn't even talk about that.
Yeah, well, we did. Kind of.
little bit.
Well, you thought you were gonna die and you didn't. And
Yeah, there's a lot more.
There's more. Okay, tell me.
There's so much.
Did you almost die?
Oh no. Well, actually, yeah, that's what I was getting to. Is when I moved to Texas.
Mm-hmm.
I moved to Texas for a while, or it was like a year, 2
Yeah.
years. It was like 2 years. Our family wanted us to move there, and then it just wasn't good.
Mm-hmm.
And the biggest determining factor of us coming back here to this house, I hit the mic. I'm sorry.
You hit it again.
I hit it twice.
Son of
I
a bitch.
apologize.
Fire.
So when I moved to Texas, we didn't know the humidity there is like insane.
Oh shit.
Well, we knew, but we didn't know it was gonna affect me. It's insane. And so, miraculously, somehow the Pseudomonas that I have now went away when I was younger for like 10 years. When I moved to Texas, it started to come back. And when it came back, I had to get a tune-up in the hospital, which I hadn't had to get since I was diagnosed, and I was about 10 or 11. We just touched knees. Were we gonna kiss?
Well, you're
So
over
I
18,
hadn't.
right?
Huh?
You're over 18, right?
No, I'm a minor.
God damn
I'm
it,
just
still?
joking.
Okay, you are 18.
Yeah. He said, "God damn it, still."
Well, because I always forget how old you are, and like I always think
just
about how
turned
your
18.
mom's like, why do you hang out with so many 25-year-olds, dude?
Yeah,
Hang out
that's
with
like my
30.
range is like 25 and up.
That's
dude, you know what I
skateboarding
mean?
though.
Yeah,
Skateboarding
facts.
does that. We'll continue. You almost died in Texas, and not
So
the good
when
way.
we moved to Texas,
Mm-hmm.
I had to get a tune-up, which was where they admit you and put a PICC line in your arm again.
They align you up.
And that is the first time that I had done it since I was 6 months old, and that should be like kind of a regular thing for someone with CF, like every couple of years to a year or whatever. I was in that fucking hospital for so long, dude.
Yeah.
It was like a month. It was absurd. But yeah, so when we moved there, we didn't know the humidity was extremely bad, and it just went. It literally, it's mold.
Yeah.
Warm, moist environment. It's where I was living.
Yeah.
Just
Skyrocketed.
fucked me up. Yeah.
Damn. So Texas is out of
And
the
I never
question.
skated then either. I like there. It was fucked there. It's not as hot. It doesn't get as high a temperature, but the humidity, it feels like it's 130.
Jesus.
It'll be 75 and it feels like 120.
So do you know like not take steamy showers?
I take hot showers.
Okay.
I like cold showers.
I was just curious. I was like, how
I
does
can't
that
get in a
affect
hot
you?
tub.
Really?
Yeah. I'm sad Jacob got a hot tub. He's been wanting me to
Yeah,
go
he
over
has
and
that-
go to his
yeah.
hot tub. I can't.
You can, you'll die.
Yeah,
Potentially.
I'll die
Wow.
right now.
So that's like the one thing you're limited
Grab
from.
my sword.
Just
No.
impale yourself after this podcast. This was your note. You were lying to me this whole time. This is the last message you gave to people, and you're just talking about fucking eating dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you wouldn't eat a dog.
No.
Okay.
No. It depends on what kind of dog. What kind of dog we're talking? Chihuahua. I'm
Doberman.
fucking frying that bit. Doberman. I've never had Doberman. I don't know.
You never had Doberman?
No, I've never had one. Like I've never owned
Okay,
one.
I was about to say, you said that like, is it like, yeah, that's a dog I just haven't tried to eat yet. Like, you liar.
They're probably great dogs.
They're
I want a
wonderful.
Rottweiler or a Doberman. I don't know. That's like a.
I have a Doberman
That's like a
tattoo. I think I showed you already.
Poor white person thing to want.
I don't even have a Doberman.
What is?
It's a Doberman.
It's just a Doberman. Why'd you get that? Oh, that's fucking cool.
Because I love Dobermans. I've never owned one, and I've only petted one.
You only petted one, but you love them that much.
I want
a
one so
Borzoi.
bad. What the hell is that?
The fucking like 2D looking thing with a long snout.
Like a greyhound?
Kinda. I guess.
Is it the one that goes like...
Yeah,
That dog? Yeah.
The Pringles can
Yeah,
dogs.
yeah. That's too good. Yeah. He showed me the dog right now. Oh, yeah, that's a good dog. Dude, that's like a fancy person dog.
Is it?
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
fucking-
People pay good money for those dogs. I'm pretty sure. The long snout, dude.
Why the long face?
So, you went to Texas.
Went to Texas.
Didn't die.
Got fucked up.
Uh-huh.
Almost died.
Mhm.
Not fucked up. I'm a square.
Yeah.
I'm a pussy.
Yeah.
Almost died. Came back. Immediately everything is better.
Mhm.
I'm chilling now.
So California's like the perfect climate for you?
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
Dry.
Yeah. Italy would be a good climate for you too. Aren't you Italian?
Yeah, I am Italian.
Nazi.
Mm-hmm.
People forget that Italians were in the Third Reich.
I am. That's
You're also 1/8 Cherokee, you say.
I'm like Cherokee.
1/15th native.
I don't know.
126.
You want to test me right now?
1/38th.
Probably. Fuck. I'm not enough to get money, and it pisses me off, dude. I'm so mad. Don't have to get a fucking job. One of my cousins, they're in the casino tribe.
Really?
Yeah.
Tell them to give me the evidence.
The evidence?
Yeah, because the Rolling Hills Casino has evidence, and apparently my attorney was telling me that the tribe really doesn't like to work with us.
I totally could. Dude.
I don't know if he'll do
I
it.
don't think they do.
They're not
going to
do that for me.
I don't think they do stuff
I
like
don't know
that
this
for
guy.
me. I barely know. I know.
Yeah.
I know them, but like I'm not
Not
that
that
close
good.
with them.
That's
And
so fucking funny.
I don't know. None of my family is a big fan of me.
Nobody likes
You know how I am.
Yeah. Oh, I know how you are.
Nobody
I don't
likes
want to
me.
be here right now. I'm joking.
Like, I only sponsor you because it makes my brand look good. You get some disabled kids.
This was a Make-A-Wish, dude.
I literally had to make a wish, dude.
Did you really?
Yeah, that's why I'm a half pipe. The fuck?
That's what they gave you?
Yeah, you think I'm just balling like that?
You couldn't...
I mean, my
ask for
parents
anything
don't. My
better.
parents have money. I don't. They don't share. Everything you see here, I
That's
paid
what
for.
you wanted for your Make-A-Wish.
Yeah, I want a skate
Was
park
that
in my
number
backyard.
one thing?
Skate park in my backyard. was 9 years old.
Okay, that makes sense.
I had a scooter though. So I wanted a skate park in my backyard.
So since you're gonna live, do they want their wish back?
No, I could have got another one, but I stalled on it too much. Yeah.
You stolen the wish, dude.
Yeah.
Nothing ever happens for me. Nobody ever grants my wishes. Like you could. I
Isaiah
wish
could
for some
probably get one,
podcast.
dude.
Tell him to wish me some podcast
The
equipment.
motherfucker missed out. He's about to be 18.
Once you're 18, you don't get it.
Yeah.
That's kind of fucked up.
I was telling him, bro, hop on that. You got MS. You could do that shit. I don't know if he wants me saying that. But...
Nobody knows who he is.
Oh, okay.
That listens to this potentially. Well, maybe. Don't know. We can bleep his name out.
Well,
I should bleep
he totally could have got one because like if anything, he's a little worse than I am.
Yeah.
So I got one. All you have to do is have your doctor sign the note saying yes, they have this, so they are eligible.
Oh wow.
So
whatever, man. I don't care.
Yeah, fuck them hoes.
You dap me up, player. Know what I'm saying?
That was
brother,
the
man.
worst dap of our. Back up.
There's a mic in front of us.
That was terrible.
Okay, one more. I'm gonna do. You do the Peter Parker jump. Have you seen that one? Yeah. Now you do the big man, the Tiger Woods big man. Oh, good one, big man. It wasn't good.
Dog.
Big dog.
What are we doing, man?
I just want to tell you thank you for doing this with me.
No, no problem, bro.
Because
this is awesome. I like this.
The Make-A-Wish Foundation contacted me and asked me to do this.
Yeah, dude, I've been trying to get that shit to happen for a while.
But now you're 18, so like, I did this out of my heart. I'm joking.
You told me I had to do something afterwards that I won't specify on the on the internet.
Dude,
but,
no, I did not. He's over 18. I did not
help. He's unbuttoning his belt.
No. Mom, stop listening.
Oh,
I told my mom not to listen.
okay,
Don't worry.
okay. To this one specifically?
No, to all of it.
Oh, okay.
I can't have her listening to anything. I'd be letting go some of her
Dude,
secrets
we
on here.
missed out. Fuck, dude. LA.
What?
Barracks.
Yeah, I didn't get to go, dude. Like I said, there was so much. I haven't said it, but there's like a bunch of financial stuff going on while I had the shop and closed down that I couldn't really do anything like that. It made it fucking tough. Like that's why I haven't been able to do any LBS stuff. Besides, even get the new boards printed that are probably going to be out by the time this is out. So sickness, go buy yourself a board. But I can't buy the team a board anymore.
That's all good. I'll buy myself.
I got to pay for baby
it.
daycare for my daughter,
wow.
which is like $300 a month.
That's so
Don't forget to follow and buy stuff so I can pay for my child's daycare. Let's go, baby. You know what I'm saying? Sick Days Podcast. Thank you, Nathan, for doing this with me.
Yeah,
I appreciate you.
Again, this is fun.
The intro and outro beat were made by him and Dylan. It'll probably be done by this time.
Oh, it'll be done.
Yeah, okay, sick.
Episode. Yeah, it'll be done in a couple of days again.
Hell yeah. Thank you guys for listening. Sick Days Podcast. Don't forget to follow. Love you guys. Peace.
It's the most random conversation. None of that was structured. It was awesome.